Hi there, welcome to this video. My name is Ella. Today I'm going to be reading some screenplays that I wrote in middle school. Most of these I actually shot and are probably still up on my YouTube channel if you are brave enough to stalk all the way down. I would not advise it. It's probably a little bit scary. I've just been looking through all of my old screenplays on Celtex, which is the software that I use, and I realized that it dates all the way back to like 6th grade when I was 11 years old. So this is going to be exciting. I'll be showing the screenplay and I'll probably be showing the actual film that I ended up shooting. They may be frightening, but I guess it's comforting to know that I've grown since I was 11 years old. I guess that's what we tend to do. I'm gonna start with a simple one, and this is one, I made this 7th grade, I believe it was 7th grade. This one is a music video. I didn't really know how to write screenplays for music videos. I just kind of wrote a paragraph of what I wanted to shoot and then just kind of had it in my head. This one is called Soap. You guessed it, it's Soap by Melanie Martinez. Interior bathroom night. A girl begins to run the bathtub. She looks very worn out, with mascara smeared all over her face. Multiple shots of her doing different things. In the end, she drowns in the water. I don't think I was in a great place in 7th grade, I'm just saying. Next scene. Interior desk day. A girl is writing a letter to someone, the boy she likes. She starts off being very precise, erasing every little detail, but she begins to write more and more, frantically trying not to say too much. She keeps writing more and more until there are so many words around her and she chokes. So here's the thing, I feel like this is something I still struggle with my screenplays today and just something that I'm working on. I have very clear visions in my head, but I have trouble dumping that into words on a paper. It's such a challenge to write for the screen because you need to write things that are physically going to be seen because it's a movie, it's not a book. If I were someone who was like a DP, like reading the script, I'd be like, what is she talking about? I have no idea what that means. But I guess it worked out alright and it's just something to work on. Okay, next scene. Exterior park day. A girl meets a boy in the park with flowers. They sit on a bench and begin talking. She tries to hold it in, but it's getting harder and harder not to say too much. Finally, she lets it out and bubbles come out of her mouth. The boy gets really weirded out and walks away. I'll put links to these films in the description. I give in, you can watch them. That was a fun movie to shoot. I was definitely a Melanie Martinez fan, if you could not tell. I went to her concert in 8th grade and have videos of myself sobbing that I posted on Musical.ly. I'm sure you can guess what kind of middle school girl I was by that one sentence. Alright, this next one is called Music Box. I didn't have any title pages because I didn't know how to make them. This was 6th grade. In middle school, we'd have prompts for the movies we'd make. I think our teacher gave us like a conversation to be had, but the conversation she gave us to take place was, they say this blank is haunted.
Really? Yes. Do you believe in ghosts? No way. And then there's a sound. What was that? Probably nothing.
So that was the conversation. She said we could like interpret it in any way we want and obviously make it about whatever we want, or have people say lines like sarcastically. Interior house night. Felicity is in her room reading. Mom, Dad, and Talia are leaving to go to a concert. Felicity is staying home alone in her new house. Talia wants to scare her little sister. Talia grabs an old music box off a pile of stuff. Oh my gosh, I played this character. Stop! I forgot. I've made an acting debut in my own film. Talia trying to scare Felicity. They say this music box is haunted. Felicity, annoyed. Really? Talia, still trying to sound scary. Yes. Felicity, mockingly. Do you believe in ghosts? Talia, pretending to be unsure. No way. Talia hasn't accomplished her goal of scaring Felicity yet. She secretly knocks on a table behind her, then acts scared. Felicity, starting to get a little scared. What was that? Talia, probably nothing. Felicity glares at Talia as Mom and Dad wave goodbye to her. They shut the door. The screen goes black. Felicity is reading a different book now. She has 2 piles of books. One reads Must Read, and another reads Read if Have Time. She puts down one finished book and picks up another. She fixes her glasses. The girls who like to read have glasses, don't you know? Suddenly, the music box in the other room starts playing. Felicity is scared out of her mind. She is paralyzed and staying super still. Felicity must be really scared! I don't get, that was probably a note to myself telling myself to find a good actor. Music stops and Felicity hides under the covers. Now, there is a creaking sound that at first sounds like the ice maker, house creaking, etc., but then become louder and more constant as if someone is walking. I definitely was just like afraid of my ice maker and wrote a screenplay about it. Then it becomes a banging sound, really loud, and the music box begins to play again. Felicity wants to grab her phone but is too scared to emerge from the covers. She finally works up the courage and she bolts across the room. She makes more noise than expected and the banging and music box stops, as if they are listening to her. Ooh, fancy. She quickly opens her phone and texts her mom. Felicity, on phone. Mom, there's someone in the house. She doesn't text back. Instead, Felicity hears a really big, loud bang and starts hyperventilating/crying. Nice. She peeks out from under the covers and the music box is sitting right there. Ah! Suddenly, a little girl in a white dress appears in front of the box. She turns her head to reveal that she has no eyes. ... The end! That's the music box. Catch it in theaters on October 31st. So that was that film. I was very much into horror movies. I was like, yes, I love death. Yeah. Next one. This one I deleted off YouTube as well. So I'm gonna show you clips, but you're not gonna see the full movie because I cannot stand this movie. This one's called Make-A-Wish. And the prompt was for the protagonist to say,
if for one day everything went my way.
This is the screenplay and some clips from it. Interior car day. Tara, Zoe, and Mom are driving in a car to go to the beach. Zoe, 7, is listening to little kid music and jamming out. Mom is driving very cautiously. Tara, 12, is sitting looking out the window. She receives a text from a random number saying, we know you like Tony, we're gonna tell him. Oh, the things we feared in middle school. Mom, look what they're saying about me. Okay, I used to just put my own mom in my films because who else? Like, she was available. My mom. I'm sorry, Mom. She knows this though. She's not the best actor. Baby, you know that's not safe. If I take my eyes off the road for a second, we'll get into an accident and we will all die. Tara looks very deflated. She's tired of her mom, her sister, and even her friends. Tara, Mom, I'm having the worst day ever. Mom, honey, now that means that you're a challenged person. You're having a great day and you are choosing to make it bad. Oh, Mom's a little harsh, don't you think? Mom pats her back as she receives a text from Tony. It reads, look, I know you like me, but I only date cute girls. Oh my god, Tony! Tara throws her phone on the ground and looks out the window. She looks really sad. Zoe pulls out her headphones as they start to drive under a tunnel. Zoe, make a wish! Tara knows it's not going to work, but she does it anyway. She rolls her eyes, closes them, holds her breath, and crosses her fingers as they drive under the tunnel. Tara, voiceover. If for one day everything went my way. They keep driving, but then suddenly the car screeches and they get into an accident. Oh no, sound effects? Tara lays still on the ground with dirt and scratches all over her face. We then fade to her face, clean of scratches. She opens her eyes. When she sits up and looks around, all she sees are bright clouds. She stands up and feels her head. Her hair is in a bun. Beto, Kuhani, and Sumba are standing behind her. They all have interesting noses. Tara, where am I? They don't answer. Beto places a flower headpiece over her head. They all bow down to the queen. Tara taps on their backs trying to get their attention. Seriously, where am I? Beto stays on the floor. Queen Tara. Tara. Queen? Kuhani. Queen Tara, stay with us and we will make your life 100% better. Tara. But... ... Where am I? Sumba, interrupting her. If you could have anything in the world, what would it be? Tara smirks. She will finally get what she's always wanted. They are sitting in lounge chairs with sunglasses watching Beto dance like a crazy person. Pen swing. I don't know what that means. That's like a transition. I actually don't know what that means. Maybe I was smarter in 6th grade. They prank call mean friends. Pen swing. And Tara sits in a huge bowl of candy and throws a picture of her mom and sister on the ground. Tara. Now this is the life. Her friends walk up to Tara whispering about something. They are holding a ring box. Clara. Don't you just love it here? Tara. It's amazing. They all look at each other, then Beto bends down on one knee and opens the box. In it is the interesting nose that they all have. Beto. Tara, would you like for this to be your new home? To stay here forever? Tara looks down at the picture and starts to cry. She feels so bad to have treated them that way. But what about my family? Sumba pulls picture away. You never needed them anyway. Tara steals it back. No. Now how do I get home? Kuhani. This is your home. There is no escaping. Tara holds picture even tighter. Where am I and how do I get back?
Tara, you're in heaven, and there is no turning back now.
Nice. Tara starts backing up and says under her breath, No! She keeps backing up and hits a sign that reads caution, do not enter. She smirks and runs into the forbidden area. Everyone shouts, No, don't leave us! It won't work! Give up, Tara! She falls through the clouds. We see her fall, then it flashes white. She's in the hospital. Nurse. Good morning, Tara. You are very lucky to be alive. They must have treated you so poorly in heaven that you just had to come back. She smiles. Tara, under her breath. Yeah, they did. Mom, who is on crutches, and Zoe, who is in a sling, wheel Tara out of the hospital. In the sky, she sees her friends, shaking their heads at her. She smiles. Tara. You guys have taught me many things today. This too shall pass, and my world is the best world to live in. So long. The end. What do we think? Good life lessons? I think yes. So those are a couple screenplays from middle school. I've definitely come a long way since then. I still have a long way to go, and that's okay. Just trying to better myself every day. It's so funny to read back at the things that I thought were so like groundbreakingly amazing back then, and just to see that it's just like a little 11-year-old writing a screenplay. And I'm sure that the things I think are groundbreakingly amazing now, I'll look back at it in a couple years and be like, oh my goodness, like she doesn't know anything about screenwriting or filmmaking or whatever. Hopefully this was entertaining for you in any way. It's always fun for me to go back and like relive my old memories and films, and it's just like nostalgic and fun for me, so that's why I enjoyed making this, just because I got to reminisce. Hopefully you found it interesting as well. Let me know if you want more videos like this. I have like so many screenplays from middle school and like early high school and just from now, and it's fun to look back at them once the film is done and see how similar they are. I hope everyone's alright and staying safe, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and that's it. Bye bye.